Let me start by saying, if you're a fan of horror, mysticism, atmospheric black and white films, and the eerie dungeons of the past, brace yourself, because you're in for a real treat. Bramayugam is one of those films that makes the night feel darker, and every rustling sound seems like a sinister shadow from another world. Let's begin with the atmosphere. This isn't just another horror movie. It's a genuine trip into another realm where you can feel the darkness and the creeping dread. The first thing that grabs you is the black and white cinematography. And it's not just stylish. This choice adds something much deeper. The palette perfectly captures a mood that other horror films simply can't. To be honest, I wasn't even sure I'd enjoy this format at first. But as the story picked up, the purpose became clear. Every shot feels charged with a kind of dark magic, pulling you in hypnotically. The performances, especially by Mohinmal and Mahmoodi, elevate the already haunting visuals. Every look, every shadow in this film feels alive. I couldn't look away from the screen, afraid I'd miss some tiny detail that hints at something more sinister. The story itself is set in the 17th century, in a world steeped in mysticism, spells, and dark secrets. At its core is the tale of a wandering singer, Devon, played by Arjun Ashokan, who stumbles into a haunting mansion with residents carrying disturbingly dark histories. It might sound simple, but Bramayugam shows how much can be drawn from such a setup. The plot unfolds slowly but steadily, avoiding cheap scares in favor of an inevitable, cold wave of suspense. Even the smallest gestures or dialogues become portents of danger. Mahmoodi, in particular, deserves a paragraph of his own. Really, he could fill a whole book. I knew he had a talent for playing terrifying villains, but in Bramayugam, he's haunting on a whole new level. His portrayal of Kajaman Pai, a brutal aristocrat, practically radiates malice. Mahmoodi embodies a ruthless, almost demonically possessed anti-hero with an uncanny presence. His laughter, those cryptic glances, those slow, almost theatrical gestures, he's like a ruler of darkness. It's hard to say what's scarier, his expressions or the way he moves, slowly, commandingly, capturing the screen. And it's not just his dark monologues. Every pause, every look adds layers to the chilling mystery of his character. You both fear and admire him at the same time. Truthfully, you rarely see such roles, and here Mahmoodi is like Satan himself, cloaked in human form. One of the film's most striking qualities is how it avoids typical horror cliches. There are no unnecessary jump scares or over-the-top gore. Everything builds on atmosphere, and the suspense tightens gradually and masterfully. You practically forget to blink. The mansion where the characters reside feels alive. Each corner and corridor holds dark secrets, and the camera captures this brilliantly. It's like being in a Robert Eggers film or a genuinely frightening classic from the 50s. The entire story takes place in this ancient mansion, which feels like a character itself. The cinematography in this film is breathtaking. Every frame filled with enigmatic, menacing details that create such a vivid atmosphere. There's hardly any need for dialogue or explanation. The house, with its ancient roots and crumbling walls, feels like a trap, pulling us deeper into its dark depths. Special credit goes to the sound design, which, as cliché as it might sound, feels almost like the main antagonist. Composer Christo Xavier created a score that sneaks up on you, intensifying tension at critical moments and subtly underscoring the haunting dynamics. And it sounds incredibly real, as if each sound is coming not from the speakers but from the walls themselves. The creaks of the old wood, the wailing winds, even the silence, which sends chills down your spine, all work together to build the dense suspense. The scenes where the camera lingers on Mahmoodi's face feel especially terrifying, as if they're draining every last bit of bravery from you. His dark, threatening laughter, scenes where shadows seem to come alive, all of it is bone-chilling. These moments are so tense that you want to close your eyes, but at the same time, you can't help but watch what happens next. When I left the theater, I felt like I'd just escaped a dark maze. My head buzzed with a mix of emotions, and though I felt a sense of relief, I almost wished it hadn't ended. Some have said that Bramayugam is a one-time watch, but believe me, I want to go back, if only to see if I missed any of its sinister details. The writer and director deserve special recognition for making every character feel like they're hiding their own dark secrets. It's not just the main character. Side characters like the servant Siddhartha Bharata also come across as intriguingly mysterious and unsettling. Capturing the fragility of human connections within a world of evil and ancient terror is no easy feat, and here the creators pulled it off flawlessly. This film is not for everyone. If you're looking for a quick horror flick that's easy to forget, this isn't it. Bramayugam is for those ready to completely immerse themselves in darkness, who want to experience real horror and feel the breath of evil nearby. It's for those who appreciate cinema that functions as art, not just as entertainment. Bramayugam isn't just a movie. It's an experience that leaves a mark. Dark, ominous, and wholly immersive, it shows how human fears can come alive if given the chance. And if you get the opportunity, definitely see it on the big screen. You won't regret it.